Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we are going to be talking about the worst makeup of the year. So these are the worst products I tried in 2021, and I would like to say though, I don't think that 2021 brought me really bad makeup. I mean, I can't say it was like a horrible year of makeup. It was actually kind of good if you really think about it. Like a lot of stuff didn't release, but the stuff that did release was not horrible, at least some of the stuff I tried. But like every year, there's some stuff that just wasn't that good for me, and that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna tell you guys the worst products that I tried in 2021. So if you guys are excited, don't forget to hit the big O subscribe button, join the family, and let's start talking about the worst makeup of 2021. Alright, so let's start off this video with probably one of my worst tried products this year, and I know some of you guys like this, okay? So remember, skin type, preference, I don't like this. So Fenty Beauty, I really don't like the eavesdrop. This was supposed to be a skin tint, and to me it had too much coverage, and for my more mature skin, I feel like it literally showed every texture on my skin. So when I put this on, I felt like I was being drained of every oil in my entire face, and my face was just like drying out. I just really don't like this product, and I do know that some people do like this. So this could just be my very sensitive and combination and more mature skin problem, but I really do not like the way that this looks on me. I feel like it ages me, and when it comes to skin tints, I've said this multiple times, they don't really age you because they actually moisturize your skin and it looks like you hardly have makeup on, and that's supposed to be a benefit. Sometimes makeup could actually age you, and this product is literally supposed to be a skin tint and it ages me like 1,000 years. So I don't like this. I didn't like you. Next one is from Natasha, my favorite brand in the world, and I don't like this product, and it's not formulation. It is literally, I don't like these colors. So the puff paints. I don't like the colors she released in this collection. I do like the formula, but because the colors are so sheerish, like I feel like when I put them on, they just don't do enough, like not even wearing blush. This one here, I was so excited for. So I think this is like the peach one. If you have a very fair skin tone, this probably looks good on you, but like once you get to like light medium, this ends up looking like your skin. So I don't know what it does. And this was supposed to be like a medium one, like for medium skin tones. No. I don't like this one at all. This one here is light pink. When you put it on, it doesn't look bad, but it just doesn't look good. Like it's a little bit too pink. And then there was one more, the Bloom one, which is the deepest one. And I didn't pick it up. I do think people like that one the most, but when I saw people wearing them, it looked so vibrant that I was like, yeah, I would not like that. I feel like the color selection was what I did not like in this collection, and I would like to see these come out again, but I do not like the colors at all. Okay, so now let's talk about this one. So this was from Marc Jacobs, and this was the Cafe collection. So I didn't like this, okay? At first, I was like okay with it, right? But as the time has gone by and I've tried to use this, I've realized I don't like sticking my bronzer into a line. I like to do this. And this doesn't let me do this. This makes me do this. And this is not fun to do when you're trying to bronze your whole face up. This little blush section here is probably my favorite part of this palette, but I could save a lot of money and just buy an individual blush. You know what I mean? So why did I need this? This bronzer also used to be really good for me. At least I used to think it was. But now for some reason, I think it's too light. Like I don't like the way it looks on my skin. But then they include a highlighter that's almost yellow, which is like, doesn't make sense. You know, like this should have been a little bit fairer. When I put this yellowy highlight on, I feel like it looks yellow, and I feel like this was a little off. The concept was pretty. The design of the packagings were all there, but then when they did the inside, it just, I don't know. Like the deeper one had a very fair highlight in it. It just didn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me, and I'm definitely going to be giving that to my mom. The next product is this one. So you guys know I love Makeup by Mario. I think that he does some amazing products, and I was excited for his lipsticks, but I bought the color Cam. What an amazingly beautiful color this is. So pretty. It's like this really pretty like peachy tone. So gorgeous, like literally such a pretty color. but this formula is so dry. Oh my goodness. It is so dry. When you put this formula on, it feels like you could see it feels like those lipsticks that are like sucking the life out of you, and it's not even a liquid lip. And then it's like you could see every line in your lips. It doesn't feel comfortable, and it was very uncomfortable to wear. Like I was almost like, why am I doing this to myself when I put that on? I can wear this, but I have to put it on with a gloss on top. It's the only way that I can even fathom wearing this lipstick, because it is so drying and it looks so ugly on my lips. So love the color, and I will continue to wear that lipstick, but I've got to mix it with the gloss or it is a no-go. So now I want to show you guys this product that I no longer have, the Gucci foundation. Now I'm pretty sure I bought this at the end of last year, but it was like December. So it was kind of like a 2021 product, but I'm not even sure if I put it into last year's worst of the year, so I needed to put it in a worst of the year, because this foundation literally made my skin red. Like, it irritated me so much. It is so beautiful when you put it on. It makes you look flawless, and oh, it looks so good. But there is so much fragrance in this product. Like, it literally smells like if they got a fragrance bottle and filled it up half with fragrance and then half with foundation and mixed it. So that I think that like literally ate my skin away. When I took it off, my skin all here was all red. Like, I had redness and itchiness for like probably 4 days. One of the worst reactions ever with that Gucci foundation, that I actually called Gucci and returned it. And you're not supposed to return makeup at Gucci, but they accepted it because it literally was the worst reaction I think I've ever had. And I was like, no, this is a no. To be honest with you guys, I do not think this year an eyeshadow palette came out that I did not like, that I could say like this is the worst makeup. I can tell you guys, like, there's preferential ones that I didn't like the color stories, like, for example, Urban Decay Wild West, and also Natasha Denona Zendo. But I can't tell you that these were like the worst products of the year, because their formula was really good. It's just, in my opinion, the color story was not 100% there. But they do work, and they do work well, and you can make them work. You just can't use all the colors together. Even though I'm tempted to put some palettes in this video, I know that they're really just not that bad. But there is something that was that bad, and we need to put it in this video, and that is from Hourglass, and that is the Universal Edit. And you guys know that I was so excited for this palette. It is my fault that I did not read the description properly to see that it said that it was like a glittery, highlighty kind of palette. That is my fault. I did not do that. But I expected it to be more hourglassy, more skin-like, more like beautiful veil makeup, and I feel like it was so the opposite. I felt like I looked like a light bulb. So textured, so not what I wanted, and I really was mad at that palette because I wanted it to be so much better than it was. And I know this one's gonna be like, some people do like this. They're cutting the grass. Are they always cutting the grass when I film? Seriously. Really didn't like the Universal Edit. It was probably one of the worst face palettes I think I've tried in a long time, and yeah, no, I didn't like. Okay, so now this product was something that when I first tried it, I didn't mind it. Like, I thought it looked cool, but now I'm starting to think I must have had a really good tan, because I tried using this recently and I did not like the way it looked. So I'm like, what happened? I think the first time I used this, I must have just been really tan. So this was from Il Masquai, and it's the Gel Contour. It is a weird product because when you put it on your skin, it doesn't really come off that much. So you expect, yeah, it's definitely not going to show up. But when you put it on your skin, I feel like it kind of just like fades away. Maybe it's just that my tan was so good that when I put this on, like, I literally thought it made me contour. I have no idea, but I used this the other day and I was like, well, where did that beautiful feeling that I have go? And I just don't feel like it is working like it worked the first time I used it. And I don't know what happened. So this product ended up being a very weird formula that I just cannot understand it. All right, so this one, the Glowish from Huda Beauty, guys. Now, this one works as a good mixer. So if you want to mix this into a foundation, it works. But if you have skin like mine, if you have a little bit of texture, if you have anything on your skin, this is literally like making yourself into a light bulb to show every imperfection possible. So I will see everything with this on, you know, like, and another huge problem for me is that I live in South Florida, so it is so hot here and humid. The humidity is insane. It literally makes you look like you are drenched in sweat. It's not a pretty look. I tried doing it in the summer, tried wearing this on its own, and I was like, whoa. It's not a pretty look. It really isn't. So between texturizing your skin and also adding a lot of dew, which may not be needed, this ended up being like kind of like just a bad product to wear on its own. The Natasha Denona Work and Set eyeliners. Okay, so this is the pot eyeliners from Natasha, and I personally do not think that they were that great. Okay. Two of the colors did not like. I wasn't a huge fan of the brown. I definitely did not like the creamish color that she released. The black one is okay, but I love Inglot, and this does not live up to Inglot. I think that that formulation could have been so much better. I was kind of disappointed, a little let down with that one. I really thought that she was going to knock it out of the park when it came to a pot liner. I was excited for it, but I don't really like that one. So definitely that was a huge disappointment for me. Do not like that product whatsoever. But if you do mix it, it looks really, really pretty. So definitely a definite good mixer, terrible on its own, at least in my opinion. And honestly, that is probably all of the worst products I tried this year. So I didn't really buy that much stuff when it came to regular makeup. A lot of eyeshadow, and a lot of the eyeshadows were really good. So I feel like these were probably the worst items that I tried this year, and I do not think that this was a huge list, so that's actually pretty good. But when it comes to the best items, I do think that there was a nice size of good items. I already am looking at my list that I created, and holy cannolis, there's some good stuff to go over. But either way, we will be chatting about the best items pretty soon. So don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.